Hello friends and antagonists, both minor and major, I'm Essel, and welcome back to Visual Novel Hell, aka Doki Doki Literature Club. First of all, couple things. First matter on hand, of course. As you can tell, we're firmly in post-twist Doki Doki, so please, if you have not already, please take note of the content warning from the first video. Take it seriously, content's going to get creepier and more disturbing and just there as we go on here, so do keep that in mind. Take that seriously, that this game covers some really tough stuff, so yeah, we're gonna just need to keep that in mind as we go along here. And I've been reviewing the footage from yesterday, and I do apologize for how fast I was speaking. It's relative, you can hear the words sometimes. I was shook as hell. I was like very scared. I was nervous about playing the game in the first place, and it got to me a little bit. Towards the end there's some musical change. Okay, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna try to do a better job today of keeping the voice a little slower so we can hear words. But hopefully you've been enjoying it regardless so far, because this is me doing my thing. So reading on stream has been a struggle for a while. So we'll do my best with this, and we'll move on from here. Hopefully y'all enjoy. So let's load the game. Last time we had that horrifying scene of Yuri staring deep into our soul for like 30 seconds. Saying she just wants to look at us forever and she can't focus on anything else. So that's good. And we're about to go show our poem, which I believe we can skip. So let's go get into that and see what's up. This is our new save. We have never hit skip before, so I want to see what happens if we hit skip. So skipping. Oh, it's a button. Okay. Oh, not skippable. Okay. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. So because we didn't go too hard on, like, Yuri mode here, she liked our poem more. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Here's spiders again. Okay. So we don't have to go through this again. We've been through this poem before. Let's highlight some lines though. So of course the thing is, so now this is creepier because before it was about creepy, weird, judgy hobbies, stuff like liking spiders, stuff like presumably being into cool knives, which is different than some sort of like either like deeply troubling self-harm habit of Yuri's, or like on the other side of things some crazy bloodlust thing that she has going on, if the book's any indication. So this is supposed to be condemning that kind of thing, of course, but that kind of judgment. But now, as we see Yuri turning towards this horrifying persona, I'm getting concerned. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. So that's like last time I was like, it's a little weird, but it's good that I felt better that we weren't judging people, and I went out of my way to not judge Yuri. And that was bad. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kinda ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing poems, so you can leave now. I was gonna say the word poem there. Hi, Yuri. Been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Essel. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's amazing to feel like I'm valued, Essel. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. No. Okay. No, don't laugh, don't laugh. Okay. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Oh my god, okay, please don't. Is that bad, Essel? Maybe? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. Oh my god, so they've done a wonderful job at like, writing the double meanings here, because this is now seeming so much creepier than before. Because before this was more about her struggling with, like, presenting herself versus her anxieties about how people perceive her versus her inner demons and stuff like that. And now it's just like, is she like gonna kill us? I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Oh, this is new. Okay. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, like pen, pineapple, apple pen kind of stuff with the ropes, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times for every time it ticks every second time. Okay. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Not a bad poem, honestly. It's creepy as hell, but like, it's got a good rhythm to it. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I'd take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it out home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. No! I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. We were real close there. We were real close there again to an episode. We don't want to deal with that. Okay. Hi, Monica. Essel, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Oh. What was that about the first time? I like glazed over that the first time. Shit. So now this line was like a little bit of an oddball earlier that we sort of spent some time thinking about because it was just so weird. And now it makes sense. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. How does she know about this? I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. What in God's name is happening? It might be even, like, a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault. Oh, God. It's your fault, though. The sweater. Oh. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you kept your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. So, the save me, load me again. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. No, the vowels? U, I, O, O. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking? Screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. That's not the pizza from before. Endless, poem, meaningless. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I got some chills from that blinking screen there. Okay. Save me, delete her. Oh, God. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. This is about Sayori. The universe starts, so the game's aware that she's a character in the game? And that was like the game was going to crash, right? Okay, everyone. So that was the game crashing when Sayori hung herself. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Essel joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will mean everything just gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Essel? Oh, come on. We haven't spoken in a while. That was our first line in a while. You can't take advantage of Essel to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Essel joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Essel isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The music stopped, by the way, which means the rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Essel want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. So this is the reversal of the performance thing earlier, because we had Sayori to balance it out last time. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Essel, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? This is meta level now. We're like definitely in the realm of like this being the game. What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. So we've missed most of Natsuki's storyline because I went so far down the Yuri train on the first part of the playthrough. So I'm gathering now that she might have home problems through the last little couple bits of dialogue, which is of course very troubling. But that's a layer to her character. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Essel. It's not the same. Wants things to go back to the way they were, okay? It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined just any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. True, things were nice for a little bit. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. Okay. I am sorry about that. Ruining our little chill piano. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, God. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. Okay, but what about you, Essel? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Oh, they're eye bleeding? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you like to help Monika at the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? One thing real quick, by the way. Just like throw this out there. I was thinking a lot about the game yesterday because I was all shaken up about it. And through a lot of the thinking that I was doing about it, I do believe that Monica is still the big bad. Like, if there is, like, a source of evil in the game, it's on Monica. She's the one who's been interrupting all the glitches. The only one who's really broken the the fourth wall in character. Yuri's been doing creepy shit, but not in the same way Monica has been, because she's been controlling it. And she's aware of it. So I think she's more at the center of this. Yuri is probably a red herring. She's creepy right now, right? But, like, I think it's all Monica's doing still. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Essel? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Essel before we leave. Oh, she got weirdly aggressive last time. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Okay. So that was, again, a big shift in the timeline here, because Yuri last time was all, like, up in arms about, get out of my business, why are you all involved? Okay. So we're gonna go back to group 1 now. After this. Okay. So this is our time for the episode, folks. Thank you so much for being here today. Hopefully I'm feeling better about my reading so far. So that's good. I'm a little, it's a little bit horror-y, but got a lot of horror going on, but we'll do more after this, so don't go anywhere. Or you can, it's not streaming. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to YouTube, y'all. We're trying here. Make sure you consider subscribing to find out when the next video is going up, which should be, as always, tomorrow. The videos might, unlike what I said on the last session, might be coming out on weekends because we had so many episodes. So I'll let you guys know how that turns out, and I will hopefully see you all very soon. But until then, enjoy yourselves, get some rest, and peace out.